Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes just jogging onto the field, but what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy. And David, you know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Grabbed behind the line, it's Johns. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Grabs it in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Georgia sends out the punt team. Looking for a block, it's Walker. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Rebels line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the ball is picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Got it in the middle. It's John. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Quick spin on the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here on second down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're going to run it to the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw here on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Now on second down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. Got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw.
tips, deflections. Those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Pressure and blocked. He's taking it the other way.
And you got to give the special teams coach a lot of credit. He's been game planning this all week long. He saw something on film that made him believe they might be able to get some push and get some penetration right up the middle of the field, and it worked. Huge play on the block punt.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Handoff from the gun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake. Fires left. Wide open downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes his connection. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
It's complete to the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got the back over the middle.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Works the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense gets set for second down. Trying to get to him. He's got his man, makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He's going to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw. Scrambling away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They stripped it out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, men. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Wide out in motion. The give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick handoff. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He'll throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the back. Finds his man down the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Bulldogs. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air on 1st down. Getting some heat. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Finds us back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Got it set up on the outside. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Now don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll take it on the return. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Buys a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on second down for this offense. He'll just keep slinging it. This time on target. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They move the tight end all over. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here on third down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.